Hey guys, Coach Eric Uresk, Phuket Top Team. Just wanted to take a minute and talk with you guys a little bit about something that I use to get the most out of each training session, and really the most out of my days in general. I'm quite busy, and sometimes it's easy to just start to let one day blend into another. And so anyway, one of the things that I like to do, and I'm encouraging my athletes and any athlete I come in common with, is to make sure that before each training session that you set a goal or an intention for the session, something that you want to work on and specifically focus on in that training session. Come to practice with a plan, as I like to call it. Don't let things happen accidentally. Practicing accidentally is I show up and I just kind of do whatever the instructor's teaching, and I don't really have a goal, and really I just end up focusing on winning my rounds and my live rounds, and maybe I got tougher, maybe I picked something up, maybe I didn't, right? When I come to practice with a goal or an intention, there is absolutely no way that I cannot learn or improve in that training session. I may not perfect the goal, I may not even hit the mark on the specific thing that I'm working on, but what it's going to do is it's going to focus my training and show me where I need work, right? It keeps me from focusing on just winning, right? So I want to train to improve and compete to win. A lot of times when I don't set a goal before training, I train to win, right? And then I'm missing the mark as far as improving my skill sets and moving forward and working on my weaknesses, right? So if I come to practice with a specific goal to work on maybe an area where I'm kind of weak, that takes the pressure off me, and it takes my ego out of the situation, and I can really just work on what I'm working on. I'm not really concerned to win or lose. I have a focus in mind, and my focus is to work on this area maybe where I'm weak. Maybe my focus is to, sharpen up something I'm already strong at. But I don't want to go into practice accidentally and just let things sort of happen as they will. I think a lot of time gets wasted like that. So another really strong reason to set goals before practice is tangible short-term goals moving towards a big picture, right? So for a lot of fighters, I want to be a UFC champion one day, right? That's the grand goal, okay? But that's not going to happen next week. It's probably not even going to happen a month or even a year from now. So it's great to have that big picture goal, but that's quite far away. So we want to set little steps in between, right? So there's fights that lead up to that big goal. And then in between those fights, there's where do I have to improve as a fighter to win each fight, right? And so that's where these short-term goals come in. And setting these goals for each training session keeps me motivated because I have a focus for each training session. It's not just show up and go through the motions and just sort of have kind of a blah practice, and that can happen after a while. So setting those short-term goals is going to keep you motivated. It's going to give you tangible proof that you're getting better, show you where you need to get better, and then each day you come in with a focus. It's all about focus. The more focused I am, the more intentional I am about my training sessions, the more I'm going to improve and move towards that goals. These things don't happen by accident. The more intentional I train, the more I'm taking control over my own training, and I'm going to take those steps towards my goal. I'm going to win fights. I'm going to improve. I'm going to become a better martial artist, a better person, and get the most out of my martial arts training. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tip. Again, Coach Eric Uresk, Phuket Top Team. I'll talk to you guys soon.